Hello everyone, welcome to Trading Zoology. My name is Nathan. I'm the founder of this channel, and on this channel our motto is preserve and conserve amazing animals like the one we're going to be talking about today, the giraffe. Now the giraffe is a species of artiodactyl, meaning that it's an animal that has even toes, a member of the clade that includes all even-toed ungulates, meaning animals that eat mostly plants. Now the giraffe is a species inside that clade, and it is found mostly throughout Africa. Its home is mostly in Africa, throughout most of Africa, from North Africa down to East Africa and inside South Africa too. Now the giraffe is one of the most widespread herbivores on the African savanna, where it prefers to stay. Because of its large size, it does not like to stay in tropical and forested regions like many other herbivores in the artiodactyl family. It prefers to stay in open savannas and grassy savannas where there's a lot of trees, and it prefers to stay in open places because of its large size, and it prefers to eat mostly acacia trees, which are found only in savanna regions, especially where it's dry. Now the giraffe is the world's tallest animal. Many of you know this animal for its height mostly, but I'm going to tell you some things today that may shock you, things that you may know about the giraffe, and things that you may not know about it too. Now one of its defining features is its long neck. Now just like many other animals, just like many mammals, just like all mammals, it has 7 vertebrae, meaning the neck bones, the bones that are inside the neck. It has 7 of them, just like we humans do. But the thing is that these bones are elongated, meaning that they are longer than our own, making the neck much longer. Another defining feature of it is these horn-like structures on the top of his head. They are called ossicones. They are ossified parts of bone that are supposed to be horns, but they now turned round and they now became this. They use this for fighting, just like many other horned animals do. They use it as a substitute for the horn. Now these necks were evolved mostly for fighting and browsing. They use these necks to fight. Male giraffes will often swing their necks at each other like this, using those ossicones to inflict damage. They will bend their heads like this and swing at each other, mostly during mating season or during sparring times when they are trying to test their strength. Now another defining feature of the giraffe is its beautiful spotted coat. This coat helps it to camouflage perfectly in the African savanna where it prefers to stay. Its coat is brownish yellow. Its spots are reddish brown, allowing it for perfect cover either at night, where the brownish coloration of the spots will blend in perfectly with shadows, or in the day, where its brownish yellow coat will morph perfectly into the dry arid grass. Now the giraffe is a very important species in the savanna. It plays a key role in the savanna. Now what exactly does it do? Just like many other large animals, just like many other large herbivores, it clears paths for smaller animals to move, for smaller animals to walk on, so that it also clears grass as it's walking through the savanna looking for food. Its large feet will stomp on the grass, making it to go, and sometimes they will eat this grass, clearing large patches of land for other animals to live and stay on. Now they also provide a very important role by eating trees. Their diet consists mostly of trees and it prefers mostly trees, taller things that they can reach with their long neck. This method of feeding is called browsing, like I said earlier. Now it does this, as it's doing this, it clears the leaves, allowing ants and other insects to live on the dead tree itself. And it also eats the fruit of other trees like the sausage tree, which is also found in the savanna. As it eats the fruit, it also disperses the seeds in its feces or in its poo, which makes it an example of what we call a seed disperser, of which I've been talking about in many of my other videos. You can go back and check them if you want to learn more about seed dispersers. Now basically what they do is that they eat the seeds of fruits and they spread them in their feces around their habitat where they stay. And this is a very important role for both plants and animals if they want to coexist and if they want to live better in their environment. Now just like many other large, amazing and beautiful creatures on the savanna, the giraffe is listed as endangered. All the subspecies of giraffe are listed as either endangered or critically endangered on the IUCN Red List, which is the list that contains all the animals in the world from least concerned to extinct, meaning that the animal is no longer existing on Earth. Now, why exactly is it on such a low rank? Well, because it is haunted. Hunting and habitat loss are two of the main factors that cause the extinction and endangerment of the giraffe. In many regions of Africa, especially in West Africa, the giraffe has become extinct due to hunting. Now, hunting the giraffe is often practiced, is a very common practice. It used to be a very common practice in West Africa, and it's one of the main reasons that caused it to go extinct here in countries like Nigeria especially. Now they are hunted for their beautifully spotted coat, which is used in making bags, belts, and their leather too. And some people also eat the meat of the giraffe, but the meat isn't really as nutritious as many of the animals that we have here, like chickens, cows, goats. It's not as nutritious and as helpful as that. But many people just eat it. They prefer to eat it than eating normal animals, which is a very bad thing. Another thing that causes them to go extinct, to be endangered, is habitat loss. Clearing of large patches of land for industrial purposes, like making farms and building houses, can endanger not only the giraffe but other animals, as humans are clearing trees from the habitat, making the main food source, the acacia tree for the giraffe, as it's being driven out, as it's being cleared from its habitat. This makes it starve to death. And also other trees like the sausage tree, with them gone, it cannot disperse their seeds, or it cannot eat to other animals like monkeys, elephants, hippos, rhinos. They also feed on the sausage tree, and them too, they will also go extinct because of the extinction or the removal of their land and their food. Now please, we need to make a change if we want to keep amazing creatures like the giraffe and its other savanna coexistors to be safe and to be well for the next generation to come. I hope you learned a lot about it in this episode, and I hope you are going to share my videos, like and subscribe for more amazing animal content. Thank you.